I always start by finding the very center point. This is going to be my reference for the entire shaping, so I got to make sure it's perfect. From there, I find where the tails should be and then also the fronts where they should lie. And if you can see at all, her face is already getting pretty red just from my pencil. So I already know that she is going to be quite sensitive during the procedure, just because of how reactive her skin is already getting just from my little pencil marks. So here I'm just making sure that the measurement is equal on both sides, and then I go in with my string. Honestly, I love it just because it makes the process so clean and so fast. I can just easily find the perfect shape on both sides. Now for this client particularly, I actually did an in-person consultation where I drew in roughly what I would do for her brows based off of her shape, just filling in the gaps that you can see underneath that one brow and at her arch. But also I sent her a digital mock-up. Now, I don't typically do all of this for each client, but when some clients want a little bit more attention, I have absolutely no problem going the extra mile to make sure that you are happy. So before I even started mapping her brows, I already had a really good idea of what we were gonna do, and I knew her brows were pretty symmetrical. She just needed a little bit more fullness in certain areas so that she had a beautiful balanced shape. This is my go-to mapping process, and for her, I had her lying down the entire time. But for some people, I will get them to sit up, and I'll be doing some of the mapping sitting up and then also some of it lying down, just because sometimes we have a little bit of asymmetry naturally occurring in our eyebrows. And for people who have already so much asymmetry and they want to create more balance, sometimes it's easier for me to do that with you sitting up. But again, everybody is different. Everyone has different needs, and that's what makes each brow customized.